Welcome back to Byte-Sized Tech, where we like to take these casual deep dives into the world of tech and gadgets. And today we're going to be looking at AI, global tech dominance, and maybe even a little bit of election drama. So are you ready to get our geek on?
Always. It's fascinating to see how AI has really gone from this kind of, futuristic concept to something that's just integrated into our daily lives. And it really is kind of everywhere you look these days, from the apps on our phones to, big business decisions.
Yeah, it's really mind-blowing how quickly it's become mainstream. Like, you think about it, it's like every major tech giant out there. You've got Alphabet, Microsoft, Meta. They're all just racing to kind of inject AI into every single product and service you can imagine.
Yeah, it's like an AI arms race, right?
Yeah, it really is.
But it's not just about, kind of one-upping each other. I think what's really interesting here is how each company is strategically using AI to really solidify their position in the market. So you take a company like Alphabet, for example. They're not just adding like flashy AI features to their products. They're using it to really maintain their dominance in search and maps.
So it's more about keeping users in their ecosystem and making sure that we're all just coming back for more.
Exactly. Think about it. When was the last time you used a different search engine besides Google, or a mapping app besides Google Maps? All of their AI integrations are just about making those experiences so seamless and so personalized that you never even think about going anywhere else.
Yeah, it's like they're so good at predicting what we need now, it's almost spooky.
But hey, if it makes my life easier, I'm not complaining.
Right. It's all part of their brilliance. They use that AI to anticipate your needs before you even realize you have them. Wow. And then there's Microsoft. They're certainly no stranger to the AI game. I mean, you think about it, they've managed to weave AI into their Office suite, which is a product that's been around forever.
Yeah, and what's interesting about that is how they've used AI to really kind of boost their profitability without drastically raising prices. Like, if you think about it, the cost of Microsoft Office has pretty much doubled over the years, but their subscription fees haven't really gone up all that much.
So they're making Office smarter and more efficient and probably way more profitable, all thanks to AI working behind the scenes. It's sneaky.
Yeah, very sneaky. It's a subtle but effective strategy, and it really shows how AI can be a complete game changer when it comes to business models.
And then you've got Meta, always using AI to hyper-target those ads that seem to follow us everywhere we go online.
Right. By leveraging AI for ad optimization, they're able to keep users engaged, and they're able to provide advertisers with better returns. So it's a win-win for them, at least.
Yeah, so it seems like everyone's cashing in on this AI craze. But is it really the gold mine that everyone thinks it is?
We'll think of it more as a slow burn than an explosion. While companies are seeing gains right now, the real financial impact of AI is unfolding more gradually. It's more of a long game, with potentially massive rewards down the line.
Okay, so buckle up. It sounds like we're in for a wild ride.
Yeah.
And speaking of wild rides, you mentioned earlier that AI could reach human-level intelligence by 2030. I mean, that's less than a decade away. That's kind of terrifying.
It is a pretty mind-blowing prediction. Some experts believe that AI is advancing at an exponential rate, becoming, 10 times more capable each year.
10 times more capable.
Yeah.
Okay, now that is both exciting and a little bit scary. Just imagine the possibilities, but also like the risks. What happens if we create something that's smarter than us and then we can't control it? I mean, it's like a sci-fi movie waiting to happen.
Yeah, that's the big what if with AI, right?
Yeah.
While the vast majority of experts believe that AI will ultimately bring, enormous benefits, there's always that small but, significant chance of unforeseen consequences. It's a risk we have to consider as we kind of venture further into uncharted territory. It's true. It's true.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is like venturing into the unknown. I mean, we're essentially creating a new form of intelligence, and it's really impossible to predict, with absolute certainty how it will behave in the long run. But the potential benefits are so enormous. I mean, you think about it from, revolutionizing healthcare to solving like complex global challenges.
Yeah.
It feels like a risk worth taking with, careful planning and foresight, of course.
Yeah, you're right. Possibilities are endless. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. For now, let's shift gears a little bit and talk about another major player in the tech world that's been making waves, China. It seems like they're on a mission to just dominate key industries like electric vehicles, drones, solar panels, you name it.
Absolutely. China's technological rise has been remarkable. I think what's fascinating is how their focus on domestic innovation and self-reliance has really propelled them to the forefront of these industries. I mean, just look at their high-speed rail network. It's unparalleled in the world. It's a testament to their commitment to technological advancement. Yeah, it's like they fast-forwarded into the future of transportation. while the U.S. is still stuck in traffic debating infrastructure upgrades. But, hold on. I remember reading somewhere that China's dominance isn't absolute. They're facing some hurdles, right?
That's right. While they've made really impressive strides, there are still areas where they lag behind global leaders, particularly in highly specialized fields like, semiconductor manufacturing or pharmaceuticals. These fields require a different kind of expertise, and China is still playing catch-up in those areas.
So it's not like a complete tech takeover, more like a strategic dominance in specific sectors. So it sounds like the U.S. still has a fighting chance in this whole tech race.
Absolutely. The U.S. still holds, significant advantages, particularly in research and development, and they're actively working to maintain their technological edge, especially in those critical areas like AI and semiconductors. It's like this constant back and forth, a game of technological chess, with each side, trying to outmaneuver the other.
Speaking of maneuvering, let's not forget about the elephant in the room, the upcoming U.S. election. I mean, how might the outcome impact the tech world, especially when it comes to high-skilled immigration?
Yeah, that's a crucial point, and one that could have significant repercussions for the tech industry as a whole. Both candidates bring different perspectives to the table, and their policies could really have this ripple effect on the tech sector's ability to attract and retain top talent.
Yeah, so depending on who wins, we could see some major shifts in immigration policies, which could either boost or hinder the tech industry's growth. It's a complex issue with far-reaching consequences for sure.
Yeah, think about the apps that you use every day, the gadgets that you rely on. Chances are a brilliant mind from another country played a role in developing them. That's how vital high-skilled immigration is to this industry. And changes to immigration policies could significantly impact, their ability to recruit and retain the best minds from around the world.
Yeah, it's a delicate balance,
Yeah.
between protecting national interests and fostering innovation. It'll be interesting to see how it all unfolds in the coming months and how the tech industry adapts to that, ever-changing landscape.
Absolutely. Now let's circle back to that mind-blowing prediction we touched on earlier. AI reaching human-level intelligence by 2030. It's a topic that sparks both excitement and apprehension, I think.
I know. It's like we're on the verge of a sci-fi movie becoming reality. Machines as smart as humans, possibly even smarter, making decisions, solving problems, maybe even composing symphonies.
Yeah, the potential is truly awe-inspiring. AI's ability to process information, learn, and adapt at such an unprecedented pace, it really suggests that we could be on the cusp of a technological revolution, unlike anything we've ever seen.
But hold on, there's that nagging voice in the back of my mind, whispering, what if it goes wrong?
Yeah,
What if we create something we can't control?
right. That's a valid concern. While the majority of experts believe that AI will ultimately benefit humanity, there's always that chance of unforeseen consequences. Think of it as a risk-reward scenario. The potential rewards are enormous, but we need to be mindful of the risks and develop safeguards to mitigate them.
So it's like walking a tightrope between progress and caution. We need to embrace the potential of AI, while also making sure that it remains aligned with our values and doesn't spiral out of control. But how do we do that?
Yeah, it's a complex challenge, but not insurmountable. We need to establish ethical frameworks, we need to develop responsible AI governance structures, and foster, open dialogues about the potential implications of this technology. It's a collective responsibility that requires collaboration between governments, industry leaders, researchers, and the public.
So it's not just about building smarter machines, it's about building a smarter future where AI enhances our lives without compromising our values or safety. It sounds like we need to be having more conversations about this, and not just in tech circles.
Absolutely. It's about raising awareness, engaging in thoughtful discussions, and making informed decisions about the role we want technology to play in our lives. And it's a conversation that needs to happen on a global scale.
Yeah.
We need to be proactive, not reactive, when it comes to shaping the future of technology.
Well, this deep dive has been quite a ride. We've covered a lot of ground, from AI's transformative potential to China's tech dominance and the U.S.'s strategic response. It's clear that we're living in a time of unprecedented technological advancement, which brings both opportunities and challenges, of course. But I have to say, I'm feeling a mix of excitement and trepidation about what the future holds.
I understand completely. It is a dynamic and complex landscape, and it's crucial to stay, informed and engaged. As you navigate this ever-evolving tech landscape, ask yourself, what role do you want AI to play in your life? How do you envision the future of technology? And what steps can you take to ensure that it's a future that benefits all of humanity?
Those are some great questions to ponder. It's not just about the tech itself, but how we use it and the impact it has on our lives and society as a whole. We need to be mindful of the choices we make today, because they will definitely shape the world of tomorrow.
Yeah, it's a pivotal moment in history.
Absolutely it is.
Yeah.
It's both exhilarating and a little daunting, to think that we're at the forefront of such a transformative era, but it's also empowering to know that we have a voice in shaping the future.
Exactly. That's why it's so important to stay informed and engaged and curious. The more we understand about these technologies, the better equipped we'll be to navigate the challenges and harness the opportunities that they present.
Well said. And remember, folks, it's not all doom and gloom. There's so much to be excited about in the world of tech, from life-saving medical advancements to innovations that make our lives easier and more connected. Technology has the power to do some incredible things.
It really does. It's about harnessing that power responsibly and ethically. We have this unique opportunity to shape a future where technology serves humanity and not the other way around. A future where AI helps us solve global challenges, explore new frontiers, and create a more, equitable and sustainable world.
And that's what makes these deep dives so fascinating. It's not just about the gadgets and gizmos. It's about understanding the bigger picture, the potential impact, and how we can all play a role in shaping a brighter technological future.
I completely agree. It's about empowering ourselves with knowledge, engaging in thoughtful discussions, and making informed decisions about the role we want technology to play in our lives.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Well, folks, we've reached the end of our bite-sized tech journey for today. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of AI tech dominance and the future of innovation.
It's been a pleasure exploring these topics with you. And remember, the conversation doesn't end here. Keep questioning, keep exploring, and stay curious about the ever-evolving world of technology.
Thanks for tuning in to Byte-Sized Tech. If you enjoyed this episode, like, comment, share, and subscribe for more fun tech discussions.